If you currently seeing this video, just know that it's gonna get better, bro. I know, like, we face a lot of challenges during these times of, failure, during these times of struggle, during these times of just, pain, bro. Like, a lot of people go through a lot of stuff during these times where they don't see their success. Feel me? And I want you to know that you're fine. You're doing fine. You're doing just fine, bro. Keep putting in the work that you know you need to be putting in. Keep praying to whatever you believe in. You feel me? But most importantly, keep believing in yourself. I would say that's one of the biggest things. If you believe you can do it, you definitely can do it. A lot of people, what they'll do is they'll let, the failures and they'll let what they're going through right now dictate their decision. You feel me? But I want you to know that whatever decisions that you make in these times of hardship will really determine where you go next. Just let that sink in. I'm gonna say it again. Whatever decisions you make in these times during hardship will decide, whatever decisions you make in these times during hardships will decide where you go next. Ask yourself, what decisions are you doing right now? Through the hardship, through the failures, what are you doing? Are you taking breaks? Are you giving up? Or are you putting in more work? You feel me? Are you studying more? Are you working harder? Are you praying harder? Stuff like that really, really matters, you guys. Like, just let that sink in for a second. All those millionaires that you guys see on the internet, trust me, they face some hard times. Probably even harder times than you. It happens to everybody. I like to look at it like it's a part of the game, because it is. It really is a part of the game that we're playing. Like, it's a part of the game, bro. You guys know, especially if you read Mark Douglas, he says this a lot. You guys know that failure comes with winning. That's just what happens. Why? Because that's the environment we're in. When you get involved into these markets, bro, you got to understand what type of environment, what type of playing field that you're in. Within this playing field, you know that there's a random distribution between wins and losses for any given set of variables that define an edge. That's from Mark Douglas. Feel me? And it's very true. So you know that you're not going to win all the time. But what are you doing when you win and when you lose? Like, think about that. If you know you're not going to win all the time, what are you doing when you lose? Let that sink in. A lot of people will revenge trade. A lot of people would up that lot size on the next trade and be like, hey, I'm trying to make back what I lost plus more. Like, you see stuff like that because you don't know what's going to happen, bro. You don't know. So you have to make sure that you keep you have to make sure that you keep a flawless, and I mean flawless. Like, it has to be damn near perfect how good you are at risk management. It's a very important thing within this game. Feel me? And that's one of the things you can control. If you can control how much you lose, then every time you lose, you're expecting to know how much you're gonna lose. Right? Now, for winning, right? The same thing goes for winning. If you have a winning trade and you win, you let price go all the way to your TP, you win that trade, right? But some people like to close out early, which is okay. You feel me? Like, any profit is good profit. But the whole reason why I'm saying all of this is because you know there's certain things that you can't control within this environment. And those things that you can control, take responsibility, bro. Take responsibility. Or else you're gonna keep failing challenges, or else you're gonna keep losing even more and more money, bro. Like, that's just the way the pendulum rocks back and forth, bro. Like, real shit. So make sure you guys really take action on the things that you can control, and don't stress too much on the things that you cannot control. Because in these markets, if you stress on the things you cannot control, you will drive yourself mad, bro. Mad. Like, but yeah, I don't know who needs to hear this, but make sure you control the things that you can control, and the things that you can't control, don't stress too much over it, especially in these markets. Learn and keep it pushing. A lot of you are not even bad traders. No, let me take that back. A lot of people have good strategies but are bad traders. That's a better way to put it. A lot of you guys have a strategy with a win rate of probably like 80% right? And I'm saying this based off of experience too. My win rate is about 80% right? But back to what I was saying, like, a lot of you have good strategies, but your risk management is poor. You feel me? Like, and you just make bad decisions when you're inside of trades. You feel me? Like, you don't let the trade play out completely. You feel me? Like, it's been times where I lost trust within myself and my analysis that, you know, a trade was actually in profit. It was in profit, right? But I did not close out of the position, right? Meaning I did not collect partials. It was in profit enough for me to take partials, but I didn't take partials. I let it go back to break even, and then I closed out at break even. Several minutes later, the trade went all the way to my TP. If I would have just held that position and not touch it at all, price would have went to my TP. Sometimes it's really good to just let your trade play out. Watch, you can pay attention to it, but don't make certain decisions that you know you shouldn't be making. The only decision you should be making when a trade is being played out, some people might disagree, but taking partials. That's the only thing you should be doing when your trade is trading. when your edge is playing out in the markets, you should only be taking partials. If you already made a decision to risk how much you wanted to risk, do not touch that your stop loss. Don't move it. Don't, because I did this before, right? I've put my stop loss at break even too early within the trade, and I ended up, not even making no profit or losing, a little amount. But I think it really depends on your edge, you feel me, and how your strategy works, and the many different ways that it's played out. But like with my strategy, I noticed that like sometimes price may come back to my entry and continue back in the direction that my bias was, you feel me? So it really depends on your strategy, but that's why it's a really good thing to know your edge. Like, study your edge, backtest your edge, keep working on your edge, guys. It really helps, honestly, you feel me? And learn how to control those emotions. But yeah, guys, that's really it for the video. I just felt like that was needed to be said. When I make these videos, it's really a reminder to myself as well, but I know it'll help other people out too, because I know I'm not the only one going through these type of things. So I do want to do better as a trader, and on this channel I want to bring you guys more content. So give this a thumbs up, and yeah, y'all stick around for my journey, man. It's gonna be one heck of a journey. But all right, peace out. Dad.